Hey friends, Jessica here with episode 8 of Sober Story. So I have been trying to restructure my goals and um, my self-concept and my self-worth around things that are more, intrinsic and things that can't be taken from me, and moving away from the idea that sobriety is about, days sober, or, these external motivators that could go away, and other things that could slip through my fingers. And I hear ABBA in my head. And so trying to move away from the idea that I have to be a certain way, I have to have a certain number of days to be okay, or that there's a way to be okay other than just existing. Fortunately, that process started before today, because today was a debilitating migraine, what kicked this whole wonderful journey off. But the kind where we were covering the windows with towels, and I mean it was brutal. And thankfully, because I've been restructuring my goal system, I was able to allow myself to take pain medication. I went off more quickly than we had scheduled the ramp down, because once I got to the every other day, I was like, I'm not going through withdrawals more than once. We're done with this. So I still had some, and I started, with low dose and migraine rescue medication, and I ended up pulling out the big guns. And what's interesting about that, not only that I was able to cut myself the slack and not beat myself up for, oh my gosh, I've been off for so long. And then, there was the temptation of allowing myself to feel like it was a backslide. But I didn't indulge in that kind of self-pity. And, but what was interesting is that because I've been off for a while, my body wasn't used to it. And there were a lot of, side effects that I had just forgotten about, the nausea. And I mean, I would take an anti-nausea pill every time I would take pain medication. Totally forgot about that. And I went to teach, and the medication got me through my classes, but I was so nauseous. I was downing Pepto the whole time, struggling. And then we got to my fourth class of the night, which was fitness, and there was jumping. And halfway through the first song, I just stopped class, and my poor students had to listen to me throw up for an excessively long time. And then again at the end of class. But I am feeling really thankful that I was still able to go to class, that I had tools in the tool shed that I could use, and that I don't feel like this was a big setback. And that comes from how I've changed my perspective on things, and allowing things to just be what they are, and not try to read too much into them, not try to, make myself feel bad unnecessarily. And I mean, I have a low fever tonight, so it may just very well be that I have a bug. But I'm glad that I'm restructuring my thoughts, and this is your permission to do so for yourself. That's what I got today.